to TV Burp. On EastEnders, Bobby Davro takes John Barrowman on a tour of Albert Square.
We're off, girls. See you later.
Matthew King lets one go on Emmerdale. And wishful thinking on Hole in the Wall.
Ring on the wall!
Yeah, good luck with that, love. Nice try. Nice try. Yeah. Yeah. Now, last week we spotted the first case of Bruceitis. It pitched up on casualty.
Problem? Can you hear from the...
Yes, well, I'm afraid it's spreading fast. There was a giraffe on Zoo Days with it.
Oh, Francie, good girl. Oh.
And Laurel off Emmerdale is a particularly nasty case.
Do you mind if I go? I need to find my mum.
Jenny, you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done.
I just hope I don't get it. Sadly, Bruce himself has got advanced Bruceitis. Yeah, he's moved on to stage 2 of the disease. It's worse than I thought. Of course, the big story from Strictly last week was John Sargent not being very good at dancing. There's a big surprise. But, what happens if you'd voted for John? I mean, those votes cost money.
If you voted for John and Christina last weekend and you want a refund on your call, full details of how you can do that are on CFAX page 524.
Hello, BBC? Yeah, I don't like watching celebrities learning to dance every Saturday night for 3 months and was wondering whether I could get a refund on my licence fee. Hey? And I don't like Merlin either. It's great to see, though, the return of veteran broadcaster Tara Palmer-Tomkinson to our screens on The Underdog Show. Now, it took her a little while to get back in the saddle. I mean, a few weeks ago, she was plainly a little bit rusty.
Without further ado or a poo.
Fortunately, she's now got the hang of it.
Hello, I'm Mark Devon-Smith.
And I'm Tara Palmer. Woof, woof. Time flies when you're peeing and pooing all over the TV studio, and our furry bunchums are all pretty good at this stage of the competition. Yeah, well done, Brian and Diddle. He loves to sip my bottom.
Sort of. Brian Blessed certainly threw himself into the whole thing.
OK, Cookie, let's start the judges!
Yeah, maybe skip the Red Bull at lunchtime, Brian. If you haven't seen it, the object of the exercise is for celebrities to train up rescue dogs. So let's see one of the tasks.
It's course 7 and all about control. First, some heel work between 2 tunnels. Then a downstay before being recalled through the tube tunnel. The soft tunnel and heel work around some poles. Then the dog must ring a bell and perform a sit-stay while the handler opens and closes a gate for them to pass through.
So that's heel work through the soft tunnel, around the poles, ring the bell, through the gate and over the seesaw. This is how Jason and Jim fared.
Right, come close.
Go.
You
can always rely on Jim to have fun out here.
Wait.
I'm giving them a 10. Of course, that was fairly early on in the series. It was the semi-finals this week, so as you can imagine, after weeks of training, dog and celebrity have become almost as one. Watch the graceful way in which Brian and Dog Dougal dance.
Dougal! 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 Ah, come on, Dougal!
I've just got this this lovely new red scarf. Yeah, it's an early Christmas present from the wife. It is a bit long, though. Where's the other end? Yes, it's the X Factor. I think it's probably time for me to come clean and tell you who I'm backing. It's Owen. Yes, because, I don't know, I like his voice, I like his look, particularly that look he does when he's trying to get people to vote for him. And it's a look that I'm trying to cultivate myself.
Someone will be heading home tonight, you know that, to make absolutely certain he's known. Give us a call, 0901 61 61 106.
Which brings us to our occasional item, the many faces of Louis Walsh. Number 4, outrage. The many faces
of Louis Walsh.
Danny absolutely made the right decision by choosing that song for you, because you're doing what you have to do, so you've got to protect your artist. And if Louis, if you don't like it, tough.
It's terrible, isn't it, the state of it? But it will look now, as I'm sure.
Yeah, OK, Mum, I'm a bit busy at the moment. Yeah. What's for dinner? Oh, not again. Yeah. It's OK, I'll pop into the spa and get a sausage roll. This was the new Knowles vehicle, Wild About Your Garden, in which gardens are made to be more friendly to the animals. So what rare and interesting animals were attracted into this new-look garden?
So as the first day draws to a close, Ellie reckons we can help one of Britain's...
The plastic bag! Yeah, since people started recycling, the numbers of plastic bags in the wild has diminished quite considerably. I've got one in this box, which I'm hoping to breed from. I'll just check to see if it's OK. You do have to be careful, just in case... What's the best 20 quid you've ever earned?
I need you to do me a favour.
I've delivered the pies. My work here is done.
I need you to punch me in the face. Not too hard, maybe on the nose.
Sorry, I'm not a man of violence.
I'll give you 20 quid.
Keep the 20, I'll do it for nothing. Sean Tully, meanwhile, had a bit of a gripe.
Hey, I love a surprise party. Do you know, no one has ever thrown me a surprise party. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can. You are a bit annoying. Dev, meanwhile, had kitchen problems of his own. You see, he'd taken over the kebab shop and wasn't entirely familiar with the equipment. And when he got an order for a milkshake, it seemed to me that maybe he was putting his face just a little too close to the mixer. Careful, Dev. Don't put your face too... No! Oh, yeah. It is tricky knowing how far to keep your face from kitchen appliances. All that talk of food, I fancy something to eat. First, I think I'll put some toast on. Yeah, pop that in there. Let that cook, and I think I'll griddle some bacon. Yeah, griddle it. Just check it's hot. Oh, yeah, that is hot. I'll just check it's nice and clean. Oh, a bit too close. You got the face burnt. Perhaps I'll microwave the bacon. Yeah, microwave it. I just check that that's nice and clean inside. Got my head a bit too close to the mic. Perhaps I'll just have a milkshake. Just have a milk char. Just check the level. Can't believe it. I did it again. Just pop that. Now, whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home, because I was doing that to get laughs. I'm 44. Which brings us to our TV Burp Poetry Corner.
TV Burp Poetry Corner.
I've been sorting out the pies.
I know, but you missed the big surprise.
Pregnant Maria had her ultrasound scan, and, as is the custom, they printed off a photo.
Who wants to see the baby?
Me, I do. Oh, Steve, look at this. Oh.
Baby, it looks more like a king prawn.
Yeah, maybe she's pregnant with a king prawn rather than a baby. Which does beg the question, which is better? A king prawn or a baby? There's only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, baby! Welcome back to TV Burp. Ex-lizard woman on Rough Guide.
I'm visiting the district of Guion to meet Mrs. Shibotani, who was once a successful gecko.
Finger caught in zip on apparitions. And police, not what they used to be on survivors. Natural World Clever Monkeys now, featuring Dave Attenborough. And it's true what they say, you do tend to get a bit more right-wing as you get older.
Rivals and foreigners can be killed if you can catch them.
All right, Grandad, calm down. This programme followed a group of capuchin monkeys, and they had a surprisingly sophisticated society. For instance, they had regular trips to the monkey dentist. Yeah, that all seems clear. I'll see you in 6 months. I recognised a few faces amongst those monkeys. Yeah, there was Bruce Forsyth Monkey. Ricky Hatton Monkey. Kirk Monkey off Corrie. Nicola Monkey off Girls Aloud. And Ant Monkey from Ant and Dec. Wait a minute. Famous faces in the jungle? That rings a bell. Yes, it's I'm a pleb, get me on TV again. Yeah. And here are some of the stars involved.
Public, I think, probably best know me as Mr. Sulu from Star Trek.
Because that's the only thing you've been in. Who else?
The public will probably know me as Mickey Miller from EastEnders.
Because that's the only thing that you've been in. Then, of course, there's Timmy Mallet. Hard at times to remember that he used to be a children's entertainer.
Brilliant! Utterly brilliant! Thanks.
Yeah, pull your trousers up and push off. Now, if the Earth was able to give birth, I wonder who or what it would give birth to. Push. Push. One last push, come on. Push. Oh, it's that bloke from Dollar. Yeah, David Van Day has immediately won over the British public.
Make a good meal out of it. After 3? God, we'll be full up. I'll be going, oh, seconds, who wants seconds? I shall be the cock of the camp.
You already are, Dave. EastEnders now, and Phil had a question for Shirley.
What's the matter with you, Chuckles?
Nothing. Susie's birthday tomorrow.
Oh. She struck me as the type that called it a day at 39. What are you going to get her?
Dunno.
What, and it's tomorrow?
Why? What should I get?
What are you asking me for?
You're a woman, aren't you?
I've got proof, yeah. Something turned up on her shadow that might suggest otherwise. Bianca's daughter, little Tiff, was having a sponsored silence. Started off as good fun, but for my money, it went on a bit. But what I was most worried about this week was the suggestion that a giant crow was stalking the square. Judging by the noise it made, it was a monster. Giant crow on EastEnders. What they really need is something to scare it off. Oh, it's flown off. It's flown off. Oh, but it's circling. Charming. I must say, in these days of the dumbing down of the BBC, it's nice to know that there's still a place for serious arts shows on BBC4, particularly the journalist Mark Lawson. So, who is he talking to this week?
The way your hit songs have come about, it's Jake the Peg is another interesting one.
Rolf Harris? Come off it. No, be fair, why shouldn't Rolf be taken seriously as an artist? He's contributed a huge amount to the arts, particularly the world of music.
Timey kangaroo down, timey kangaroo down, repeat. Timey kangaroo down, timey kangaroo down. Come to the tonic for the finish.
It's a modern classic. And not just great songs, he's invented his own musical instruments too. I couldn't help thinking that maybe Mark hadn't been consulted on the choice of guest. A fair bit of the time, he just seemed a little bit confused. I'm sure they told me the guest this week was Salman Rushdie, I'm sure. And sensing a weakness, Rolf racked it up a notch. By the end, he was just playing with Mark's mind.
If you can imagine doing this, and you've got a crumb caught in your tongue, you just squeeze out.
Just looking to see who Mark Lawson's talking to next week. Keith Harrison Orville. Yeah. Now, when travelling in Africa, what is the correct greeting when meeting a stranger?
Hello, Professor Tush?
Yes.
How do you do? I'm Jim.
Oh, good to meet you, Jim.
And you? I've come to your bananas.
Yes, Jimmy Doherty's back, and he's worried about genetically modified food. He takes 2 types of sausage, one cooked in normal oil, one cooked in GM oil, out on the streets of Norwich to see what you, the public, think.
Which one would you choose?
The normal one.
The normal one, why?
because it's normal. Yeah.
I don't like genetically modified crops or messing with Mother Nature. Life is love, and messing around with love is not a good idea.
Hey, just pick a sausage, will you? I don't want your life story. Of course, in America, GM foods are all the rage, even amongst the Amish community, who live as if it were the 19th century.
The Amish avoid most mod cons. Few of their homes have electricity, and they certainly don't watch television.
Huh? No TV? What do they do all day? Not only do they not have a TV, they don't like appearing on TV either.
I'm here to see an Amish farmer called Gideon. And because of his religious beliefs, he can't be filmed directly in the face, so we have to film him from behind.
Yeah, it'll only be filmed from behind, which makes for great telly.
The heads of the corn would just drop off.
They'll break off, and hang there. And if you have a whole field like that, you're wanting to harvest that with our harvesting methods.
Yeah, actually, after Jimmy visited them, they did start having TV. Yes, and the first show they wanted was TV Burp, Amish style. Hello and welcome to Amish TV Burp. Edna lets one go on Emmerdale. And surprise nose job for Patrick on EastEnders. And to sing us out, it's the Amish Rolf Harris with Timey Kangaroo Down Sport.
Timey kangaroo down, timey kangaroo down, sport, timey kangaroo down, all together now, timey kangaroo down, timey kangaroo down, sport, timey kangaroo down.
That's all from us here. See you next. Hop it. That's all from us here. See you next week.
Harry Hill's TV Burp Gold DVD is available in-store and online. Next here on ITV1, Britney Spears makes her first UK appearance in 4 years in The X Factor. And then at 9:15, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.